I always wanted to try to help people, but I myself was just trying to survive. It's harder being black in San Francisco than it is being transgender. Let me just put that out there. And that's just my personal experience as someone who worked as a social worker in the Tenderloin with trans people for the last almost 15 years. My name is Andrea, and I first came to San Francisco as a 15-year-old runaway, the summer of love in 1967. And we did stay in the Tenderloin, although all the action was in the Haight.
Yeah.
We were relegated to the Tenderloin. Although San Francisco has the reputation for being one of the most liberal, sort of progressive cities in the world, I find it to be one of the most racist and classist cities in the world. Every time I say that to a white gay man, they just have no idea what I'm talking about. What? San Francisco? This is like Disneyland. And for them, it is Disneyland. You know, it is Disneyland. I transitioned when I was 15. And although that doesn't seem kind of such a big thing today, 40 years ago, that was a hell of a big thing. Because back in my day, if you were revealed that you were trans, it equaled death, or jail, or at best, you were going to lose your job. At best. So many young trans people are relegated to prostitution because who's going to hire a teenage transsexual? Nobody. Not even another transsexual if they could. I mean, I was a teenage prostitute. You know, it's a miracle I made it out alive. And half my friends didn't. When so many trans kids and trans people are sort of rejected by their families and sort of kicked out in the street to fend for themselves, they spend their youth and all their energies just trying to survive. And they don't have the support to sort of elevate their position. What happened was about 15 years ago, social help organizations realized that they needed to actually hire people that looked like the clients. Everyone needs a cheerleader. And everyone needs a little loving guidance. There's been safe spaces carved out here recently in San Francisco for trans people. Prior to 10 years ago, there was no such animal. There used to be several, but the funding that allowed us to sort of create a safe space for trans people was sort of predicated on AIDS research funding. And so since that's diminishing now with the advent of PrEP and less people are getting the virus, there's very few of those places left. It's more than a step in the right direction. It's more than revolutionary. It's epic. It is long overdue. It's so needed to give a group of people their own sort of spot and a historical place in our country. I think that it will affect the economic future of transgender people, having this designated area that I foresee could change the tide. I want to fight for that, and that's why I'm here.